The New York Giants held day one of training camp on Wednesday in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and it was a busy, productive day for the Giants. Ed Valentine of Big Blue View here with a brief review of Wednesday's goings on. Obviously, the biggest thing was that running back Saquon Barkley was on the field for the Giants after signing his amended franchise tag on Tuesday. Barkley did not speak to media on Wednesday. He's expected to do so either Thursday or Friday, and we'll be sure to bring you Barkley's remarks as soon as we get them. We'll give you the news, the analysis, the opinion, everything that you need to stay up with your New York Giants. GM Joe Schoen spoke to media. He and Brian Daboll held their season opening press conference. Schoen, of course, peppered with questions about Barkley, said that he never tried to trade Saquon. Obviously, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk reported that after the Giants placed the franchise tag on Barkley in the spring, that the Giants, at the player's request, had sought trade opportunities for Barkley. And Joe Schoen said that it was not true that the Giants tried to trade Barkley. He used the word never, used that word twice. So take that for what it's worth. Barkley, of course, didn't go anywhere. He'll be a Giant for 2023. Schoen deflected when asked about the long-term future for Barkley in New York, said they would take it day by day, said they worked for nearly 10 months to try to get a deal done, and said that it simply didn't work out, said he was at peace with how hard both sides worked to try to come to an agreement, and the eventual agreement that they got that brought Barkley into training camp on day one for the Giants. Barkley's teammates were obviously very, very happy to see him. Xavier McKinney said, "We know what he means to our team." Daniel Jones lauded the kind of playmaker that Barkley is. Obviously, Jones and Barkley are good friends, as well as being keys to the Giants' offense. Jones called Barkley an incredible player and said that he simply expects Barkley to be Barkley during the 2023 season. So obviously, the Giants are very, very happy to have Saquon Barkley in the fold from the very beginning of the season. If you guys have any questions, we're only going to do a short show here, but if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them quickly. Just drop them in the chat, and if I can, I will get to those if at all possible. So please do that. The other big news of the day: Joe Schoen pulling the classic, let's distract everybody from the Saquon Barkley story, or at least let's try to, by announcing the signing of franchise left tackle Andrew Thomas to a 5-year extension. That means that after this year and next year, the Giants should have Thomas for 7 more years. They have him on the 5th-year option next year. The extension, the way that I understand it, kicks in after that. So 7 more years for Andrew Thomas, guaranteed $67 million, the most ever guaranteed to an offensive tackle, 5-year, $117 million deal. Thomas spoke to media on Wednesday as well. Obviously, very, very happy to get a deal done. Said that this was obviously earlier than the Giants had to get this deal done, but Thomas said he was eager to get it done for the security of knowing where he was going to be for the next several years, and knowing that he had financial security and didn't have to worry about his contract for the next several years. So good news for the Giants there. Joe Shane has now spent $283.6 million in guaranteed money in signing Thomas, Barkley, Jones, and Dexter Lawrence. That's a big commitment to a lot of homegrown players who really are the core of the future for the New York Giants. All right, just a couple of quick practice notes for you from the day. Daniel Jones had an excellent day. Training camp was rough on Jones. The beginning of it was a year ago. The Giants did a lot of things to make life miserable for Jones the first couple of weeks of training camp. On Wednesday, he came out on fire. By my count, he completed 16 of 19 passes in 7-on-7 drills. Giants didn't do any 11-on-11. They ran exclusively 7-on-7 in the red zone with snaps coming from inside the 10-yard line. 16 of 19 for Jones. I counted 11 touchdown passes. I mean, that I might be off there by one or two, but a really, really good day for Jones. Darren Waller caught a couple of those passes, really showed what he can do for the Giants in the red zone. Looking for an undrafted free agent who might have stood out during the day, that would be Bryce Ford Wheaton, the wide receiver from West Virginia, who had a couple of grabs, including a really, really nice catch at the back of the end zone with, I believe it was rookie defensive back Trey Hawkins draped on him. Kind of a tiptoeing catch of a high throw from Tommy DeVito. All right, Giants fans, please check out all of our training camp coverage at bigblueview.com. We've got a practice report. We've got an analysis of Shane's remarks. We'll have feature stories from some of the press conferences that were held on Wednesday. Got a couple of exclusive interviews that I did. James Robinson, veteran running back, Giants recently signed, and had a chance to talk to Darian Beavers as well. We'll have something up on the site on that eventually. So, and I'll be back in New Jersey on Thursday morning for practice as well. So please stick with us for our continuing coverage of training camp. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe across the Big Blue View Radio Network, wherever you listen to podcasts. Please stay safe out there. Take care of each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.